that I think will still continue. Neuro repertoire band àti Awata and Ronu on the spot. Thank you. No, clearly has. That was you said. You say it's hard work, but it's easy to copy someone.
Is it?
It is.
Word for word, note for notes.
I tell you, it is. Rather than kí n máa mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Délé Adéyanjú kó máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mi kí n máa kí based on nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ kí manager dẹ̀ sọ fún mi kí manager ẹ̀ sọ pé ó tún ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bímọ ni o kí n dẹ̀ tún key into that láì dáṣẹ́rú. That's some heavy talent.
Okay.
Ó ní nǹkan tó lọ ń deposit àwọn kan tó lè ṣe yẹn successfully. Yeah.
All right. So, repertoire band, wá ṣe tí wọ́n.
Wá ṣe tí wọ́n.
Ẹ̀yin.
And you will even find out láti bí 5-6 years ni wọ́n ti máa ń rí i pé wọ́n á pè wọ́n á tún pẹ̀lú repertoire band.
See the same event.
Same event, same hall. Lóòótọ́ airtime ti máa ní, I call it airtime, I reduce. But some people will be hungry láti gbọ́ repertoire band. Some people will be hungry pé àwọn wà lọ́wọ́ mi jẹ́ kí ẹ̀kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó dáwọ́ kó ti wèrè bọ́lẹ̀.
So repertoire band lè máa pawó tó the regular band. It's ṣé nǹkan tẹ́yìn insinuate.
Insinuate kọ́ it's a fact I think from my experience. Ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn.
All right. Music yìí mo gbọ́ pé nígbà tí ẹ form band in the 90s ní UK,
yeah,
you were the biggest band.
The first, I don't know.
The
about
first, okay, the first, the biggest. Ipe instrument yìí kò sí ẹni tó.
Yeah, because is that the question?
Mi tẹ̀sí la mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé ẹ fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan lé instrument yẹn.
Because àti kékeré ó ti ní ibi tí mo ń lọ pẹ̀lú music. Ọlọ́run á fún mi ní opportunity láti pawó ní vocations mi, not one vocation, vocations mi. No, no, in Nigeria.
Okay.
You know, I was a banker, I was a journalist, I was a businessman before I launched.
You were a magician.
Amateur magician. Yeah, so I was going for that video King Sunny Ade on stage. You know, right? Dori tubular bells, Dori every little thing. Maragogbe, my lunch. Can Bob Marley to Sibe, can I Peter touch to became in the world level in Yanimono. So luckily, I worked hard for it, but luckily I was able to launch strong. Kilo day, but it's paid off today.
All right, now my question is, what has changed or what has improved about Jide Chord's music over time? Or kí lẹ ti mú kúrò tẹ́ wò pé ìgbà tá kéré là ń ṣe lé or eléyìí a gbọ́dọ̀ fi kún music a gbọ́dọ̀ mature.
The only thing to constant láyé ni change. Yeah. So I evolve with times. I do not leave the core of my intentions. But of course I listen to people. And okay, instrument wise, some cumbersome instruments are quite unnecessary these days. Like the pair of congas.
Okay.
Congas.
Ṣé torí pé okay, ó lẹ́wọ̀n kí ẹsẹ̀ ṣì ń lò.
Wọ́n ṣì ń lò.
But commander ò lò mọ́.
Commander náà ò lò mọ́. Commander ò lò mọ́. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi Ludare ṣì ń lò. Àwọn kan ṣì ń lò I think wọ́n kàn lò for the aesthetics. Okay. Because lórí congas, káfí congas ṣe typical example. It's bulky, it's heavy, it's made of chemical fiber, glass fiber. Ẹ wá ra case fún, ẹ ra stand fún, ẹ tún mic yẹ, ẹ ra mic, ẹ rokun mic, ẹ ra stand. But with kìnìkan tó ń pè chord tó fẹ́ ju orúkọ mi. Notes tó wà lórí yẹn ó pọ̀ ju slap àti do àti re tó wà lórí conga lọ. 3 notes tó wà lórí yẹn pa du wẹ́lẹ̀ àti du.
Ó máa ń dùn gan. Conga man, chord man.
I will chord do.
Àwọn obìnrin ló lè testify pé chord dùn.
Sure.
So but tí KSA yẹn gan náà ṣé kàn fún yín lómi sá.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
All right. So àwọn KSA gan tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ show no man play ṣé tí show tó ilé bá ti wára tán and tí ó ń play conga yẹn mo ti ká wọn so many times ó bá máa ń mówó ni.
Torí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lù I think aesthetics ni àwọn bàbá ṣe ń lò fún kíkó dàbẹ́ ní pé kilo, but it's quite unnecessary. Ká kàn fi ẹ̀ ṣe example. So there are a lot of things that are quite unnecessary. Tèmi ti yọ.
but I lo initially.
mo lò because bá ṣe ń play ngba yẹn tempo tá a wà iṣẹ́ yẹn ayọ̀ but n sìn and àwọn ọmọ wa gan ti kọ́ṣẹ́ tẹ́nu mi bá ta guitar fún ẹ nǹkan tí with all due respect sáwọn tó ṣíwájú wa ẹnìkan ṣe tán 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 dán dúdú dèrè bí èèyàn mẹ́ta ló máa ṣe bọ́ńsẹ̀ nìkan á kàn dìbò á ti tán tán dùdú. So why do I need 3 people? I might as well pay that one person properly. Could they deliver?
All right. Coming to your music again.
Yeah.
In the 90s, music in tempo. Omanwa, upbeat, danceable, trendy by
Yeah.
You know, everybody.
You know, Uncle everybody.
Yes. But like paying everybody see, she order everybody now. Hoping calm down. Bull ansari lo.
Ìgbà ń yí adẹ̀ ń tọ́ náà ni ìgbà ń yí à ń tọ́ ìgbà kan it was local láti wọ Ankara ráwa àmà talking àwọn jeans àmà the belt sashina náà gbé belt síbí but somehow I don't know whether I should mention this head of state came and said hey we buy Nigeria to Obasanjo and suddenly we are a native even footballers black footballers in the UK now wear this kaftan because Nigerians wear it. So I think what happened is that in fact our ní party nostalgia value you tell me that you love me baby. Everybody akọ dìde ṣé kò tẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn I just bákan.
Kí ni ẹ̀ máa ń pawó ju kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa sáré.
Kò tiẹ̀ tó táwọn èèyàn bá ti yó tó bá di bí 2 o'clock ní London wàá wá wo àwọn slow kan pé ilé yé mi bá mi àrígbọ́ yìí ó ń kọrin Jídé ó ń kọ ṣe ìyẹn tó kí mi nígbà tí mo lé pé good evening sir kí ni kan how are you sir a kàn là á mọ́ mi Jídé ó ń kọrin. So now it's just a trend. The young ones are bringing us back to those nostalgic things. Táwa kọ́kọ́ dànù. But yeah, ilé ayé náà nìyẹn, ilé ayé nìyẹn. Gbogbo music genres, gbogbo artwork láyé a padà òun revolve ní fashion náà a lọ títí a tún padà sí nǹkan tó ti lò tẹ́lẹ̀.
A tún padà wá, a tún lọ, a tún padà.
Fast yẹn tún bọ̀ padà. Fast yẹn tún bọ̀ àmọ̀gbà tó máa.
Collaboration pẹ̀lú collaboration kọ́ ló yẹ kí n lò. Most artists ń sìn tó máa ti kọrin wọ́n á fẹ́ ṣe pop wọ́n á fẹ́ ṣe afrobeat ṣe ti make attempt.
In fact bóyá frustration ní kí n pè ìgbà kan mo sọ pé mi ì tẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jùjú mọ́ tí mo lọ ṣe production kan báyìí pẹ̀lú kílẹ̀ kan báyìí o késòlò.
Oh okay.
Ẹnu àwọn orin mi náà ni o but àṣà ṣe é bí ara ẹ̀ bákan kò work mo padà sí jùjú mi. Àmì òkúrọ̀. Ìgbà yẹn economy Nigeria ò dáa and àwọn tó ń gbọ́ jùjú because of the economic situations they were led to believe pé àwọn làwọn ṣẹ̀ rather than realizing pé ìjọba ni ò run Nigeria dáadáa so everybody ran back to religion. So àwọn tó ń gbọ́ jùjú went to gospel music. Àmọ́ pé ní jùjú sí kí ni jùjú tó tẹ̀ ń pè yẹn gan bí mi ní bá mi pé gospel artist kan ó kàn kọrin fún mọ́mí mi ní bá dé wọn. So we lost out until things got better and people realized pé everybody got to bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jọ. Ìgbà kan àtọ́bá notice everybody was deacon or deaconess. Ẹ̀kan náà àkàtúntò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ra wọn tó bá. Everybody was now proud to be chief. Ọ̀túnba kìnìún kan so. Yeah, well, our hang on in there.
Okay. Now, in 2014, mo ra CD yín gbà yẹn. Mi rántí àwọn title yẹn mo but àwọn oldies yín ẹ̀tún ọkọ long play and everything.
Oh yeah.
Why ṣe ti stop ẹ ṣe mọ ni àbò ní platform tẹ́ ń fi sí tí mi mọ̀.
Ó ní platform tó ń fi sí tó mọ̀.
Platform o.
Everywhere mo ní online distribution company tó ń fi sí everywhere I don't know Tidal of course the Spotify.
Ìgbà wo they release new production
last. Ṣé mo rántí ha.
Tẹ́ẹ̀bà ti rántí ajẹ́ pé kò ṣe èmi kọ́ ni mi ò mọ̀ ẹ̀yin lè ṣiṣẹ́.
Eré ìta.
Mo get email.
Ìkan dẹ̀ ń bọ̀ lọ́nà ìkan wà tí a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe tán mo ṣe gba master mo ṣe certify final mix kan.
Ṣálbọ̀mù.
No, singles ló ń work in sin.
But àwọn èyí tó máa ń gùn ẹ̀ náà tẹ́kọ̀ máa kí àwọn old fans ní.
Táwọn èèyàn attention span àwọn èèyàn short ń sin. Attention span wọn short wọn á kàn wá ti change ẹ̀ kó tó débi tó ti kì ọ́. So ká fi ẹlẹ̀ sí live.
Okay.
But topical issues, hope for a better tomorrow, motherhood, politics, God, and ṣe no singles. Yeah. The single tí mo sọ pé àná ni mo ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ tán parí iṣẹ́ yẹn. 2 new songs plus about 4 old songs ló wà ń bẹ̀ akàn ìgbà tá kan relax in studio.
Okay.
Auto tight.
Balẹ̀ máa release ẹ̀.
Ọ̀la.
Tábà wọn release kí ni a ti kọjá ká tó edit ká tó ṣe. So date ọ̀la will be 23. That's 20. So from 23rd.
Yeah, ó máa wà online, ó máa available. Èmi kàn máa ń ju nǹkan wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ juju music kò gba kólekóle.
Ṣé juju lẹ́ ń play ni?
Juju ni mo ń play now.
Wọ́n sọ pé lambada lẹ́ ń play.
Juju lambada.
Okay.
Remember?
Don't catch me. Juju lambada.
Yeah, juju lambada.
Wàá sọ bóyá Sunday style àbí Obe style.
Because kò ń ṣe Sunday style kò dẹ̀ ṣe Obe style.
It's just.
Bóyá without sounding big-headed bóyá Jide Chord style.
Kí ni lambada yẹn?
Lambada, it's a form of music and dance from South America. It's ilẹ̀ tọ́lọ́n.
Bí samba.
Latino music kan ni. Ẹ̀bọ̀ mi kàn like orúkọ yẹn. Then ó jọ ti ké which I used a lot now. Tùngbàlà the nuances. Let's get to technical.
Ẹ ti gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ interviews ọ̀gá wa wọn treat wa dáadáa àwọn band boys in fact wàhálà wọn ti pọ̀ jù kí ni experience yín?
Experience mi.
Treat àwọn band boys ní dáadáa.
Èmi àwọn treat wa dáadáa.
Tí máa mú evidence jáde téèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ against him pé Jide Chord náà.
Má ṣàlàyé mi.
Tí máa play evidence fún yín báyìí tí mo ti ká sílẹ̀.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tí mo ti ká sílẹ̀ ti pé ọ̀tá wa dé mọ́.
Ó bá difficult láti rí because environment tèmi ti operate. Mo play díẹ̀ kí n tó lọ sí níbi kí n tó lọ UK but ibi tí mo ti blow like set ẹ fi wà àti gbogbo yín wà aware of me. Kò sáyè ìrẹ́jẹ ń bẹ̀ èmi gan ò desperate. Let me not deviate from the question. Wàhálà yẹn, I would say, and I make bold to say it, àwọn onígangan ni problem.
Àwọn onígangan.
Àwọn ni problem.
Not keyboardist, not guitarist.
Àwọn náà kàn believe pé àwọn ní power kan. Mo rí àwọn write-ups kan tó sọ pé originally the traditional Yoruba bands were owned by talking drummers, and lead vocalists were like their employees. Maybe evolution yẹn làwọn ṣì ń rest on. Wípé bóyá tí o bá sí nǹkan náà, àwọn gangan làwọn ń ṣe àyàn agalu and all that. My only headache in staff management has been with talking drummers. I have some beautiful ones, tí mi ò ṣe pé anything tí wọ́n ṣe lọ àwọn talking drummer mi kan wà lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá pè mí máa dá wọn lóhùn àti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn rí, but like we said we don't go back to that. But generally speaking, most bands are broken. Most Yoruba bands are broken up by the talking drummers ọ̀tẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn talking drummers.
Ṣé experience ẹ̀ wọ́n gbà ní UK?
Ó pọ̀. Let's not go into that. Ọlọ́run ti yẹ ká rise above. Let's leave people to their own devices and trajectory life. Àwọn náà ń rí tó bá ṣeré ẹni ṣeré kó múra síre ẹ̀dá tó ń ṣe àti ká. They try to bring the band leader down. I don't know why. Àwọn náà ò dẹ̀ débi kankan. Yeah, let them record it. I said so. Talking drummers. That was part of why I said I wasn't playing juju no more. I wanted to avoid talking drummers. But Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ tí wàá ṣe sí àwọn ọmọ wa ìmí ó ti pé bíi 26 years ń sìn bóyá ló lo a total of 1 month ní Nàìjíríà rí ó ń lo pábẹ́nu gángan ní UK. Serious. So ó tàn àbí ó tàn ṣé ìyẹn ọ̀ṣà nígbà wọn ṣe meeting àyàn agalu.
So talking drummers go run.
Àwọn ni I say it again. Traditionally látilẹ̀, yeah,
The show wa rọrùn láti your talking drum because talking drum has always been even juju music from the start.
No.
No, Eric mo ti pause. Mo ń ronú ni o.
Yeah.
Láti ìgbà yà wọn Today King no talking drum o feature bẹ́ẹ̀.
Yeah,
later nígbà yà wọn Ayinde Bakare.
Wọ́n ti ń ṣe àwọn ẹlẹ́yọkan
oníyàlú lọ́sẹ̀ kan lù.
Okay.
Then ìgbà tó máa fi di ayé àwọn Baba Ike Dairo ni wọ́n ṣe ń lo yàlù later.
Baba Ike Dairo not all of his works ní àdùmọ́lẹ̀ tó clean tó neat pé tó clear.
Mi yọ nínú
jọjọ káwá lè padà sí ẹ̀ wo inú ya ti sùn. So talking drum ó wọlé. I would even think pé bóyá problem tí Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde tó rí ahead ní ẹ tó fi kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ báńdẹ̀ pẹ̀lú sakara nìkan. Because sakara players are not talking drummers. They're just people tó ń ṣe nǹkan míì wọ́n dẹ̀ kìíní ẹ̀dẹ̀ evolve wọn náà dẹ̀ ń press ẹ̀ bí notes mẹ́ta mẹ́rin but kò ní àwídùn àbí nǹkan but on groove maybe o kò sọ fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀ rí o or maybe that was what he had in mind when he first started his band as a full sakara drums nìkan ló ń lò later náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń fi gángan sí.
but ṣé tẹ bá play nsìn live not album tí ò ní gángan ṣó máa jọ.
ẹ lọ bí bọ̀dá wá kí àjọ wọn wo eré mi kan tí talking drum máa fọwọ́ jẹ ní London mo pa ṣége owó yẹ mo ké kíní kan is the mother of invention adánilóró fagbára kọ́ ni one of the reasons tí Donjah tí mi lè gbàgbé Donjah sí ni I play talking drum mọ́ bass tẹ́ ní mí sẹ́ so we had to be strong èmi kan kọrin percussively keyboard máa hold chord kankan máa jẹ́ kó wà percussive kan máa jó lọ wọn ò ní miss talking drum because ó wù wá. Talking drum, but you just won't turn up or I did late. And we say, no, Atibere, don't join us. You can't take my pound sterling now and just walking like a... They're going to interview. Oh, Jack is serious.
I know, because she really is serious. They ain't going to try comedy. Emma J. Hello, join our Ojoge. Ati Otolo. All right, so... Sashino Peters. Ṣé ẹ̀yin àti wọn máa ń roll?
Yes.
Ṣé máa ń discuss music? Àbí ẹ̀kọ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ casually?
Kò sí bá ṣe ní discuss, I máa ń discuss music.
Kílẹ̀ máa ń discuss about music.
The history of the good old days, the bad old days, my ọ̀gá and ẹ̀gbọ́n always holds court when we're with him. He's the loudest voice. And he gives an insight into his personal experience.
That's SSP.
Yeah, his personal. You know, he's about that. Even on stage, they're about to be my phone. Either lórin àbí lọ́rọ̀. So we do discuss. I don't know where you're going with that question. Oh yeah.
Taban sọ̀rọ̀ nípa music. SSP ò ṣe fọwọ́rọ́. He came into the scene as a child musician, and at a point, no Shina Peters, no music. Respect say our fans KSA, wọn kì í fẹ́ gbọ́rùn kọ bẹ́ẹ̀, but KSA àti SSP wọn ṣe rivals. Kálukú wà ní class yẹn ni. While àwọn bàbá KSA, then àwọn younger ones, at least àwọn ta kéré ńgbà yẹn, àti wọ́n like wọ́n ná bá 50 kọ́bà fẹ́mi náà gbà yẹn. So he played his music and he's still there. Lóòótọ́ wọ́n lè máa the vibe gbà yẹn lè máa sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Age man catch up with you and so many other factors. Mo ṣe ń béèrè pé kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ máa ń discuss because we should learn lessons from one another.
If that's the general trajectory of your question, the answer is yes, we talk, but Sashino is a very, very strong personality. Yeah, I would say, with all due respect, with all the love in my heart, that he could be difficult to manage.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's tried to reach, he's failed and succeeded on some things, and those things that he has succeeded on, he holds on to dearly, and it's hard to change him. It's hard to change him, and he doesn't even need to change. People of his ilk, by this time in the UK, outside on the international scene, people go there for the nostalgia value.
Okay.
there's no need for him to change his dressing. It's like saying, tala àwọn tí mo fẹ́ dárúkọ yìí o, ti wà bí one Welsh àgbàlagbà náà. Bó ṣe ń wọ aṣọ jákẹ́tì tó ní gold yẹn náà làwọn èèyàn san £250 per seat.
Tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ mọ́ láti gbà yẹn.
Nǹkan tó fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn.
Okay.
Bó ṣe
Not that we're expecting him to change to
change to
trends.
No, violin tó fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn la fẹ́ gbọ́ tó bá change ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ bá.
Okay.
So I think that is where we should place Sir Shina Peters, King Sunny Ade, and Commander especially. Commander sticks to that. Le rush one. You know that. And Sir Shina would always do that his thing. That is what we go to see him for. Tí n bá jókòó pẹ̀lú any of these people tí mo dárúkọ ẹ̀, ìmọ̀ tún wà starstruck dọ́là. Kẹ́ ṣe tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n kàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ gbà yìí wá ti lọ. Wọ́n ti Jide. So I love Sir Shina a lot. I don't want to hear anything negative about him. But I think he should allow himself to be slightly managed.
He should allow himself to be slightly managed.
Managed, yeah. Don't give instructions. Because I do that a lot. My managers manage me, at least.
Am I allowed?
Oh, yeah. You know, maybe I could be a comedian. I was an artist manager when I was a teenager.
Okay.
So I know the value of that. So how I dress, the music itself, the core music is from me. But if my advisors say something, I take it on.
Okay.
Yeah, including my children. So.
Commander Uncle.
Sage prophet Commander. No. He's a father to us, you know, and I'm glad that he still retains that wisdom, that gentle wisdom. He will drop nuggets for you. He'll just say, you, you. If you do that thing, you will go back and thank him. Because he knows they all know the business. They all know by now. Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ gba degree ṣe bí 4 years ni. Àtẹni tó gba degree in 67, àtẹni tó gba ní 2007, gbogbo wa láti wá ní degree. So gbogbo wọn iṣẹ́ náà ti ṣe wọn. They kó lẹ́ Yorùbá, so they understand Yorùbá culture. So all of them, I enjoy. Àti pé torí pé mi wà ń bí láti bá wọn fa anything. I enjoy the grace of open doors with all of them. So the answer to Commander, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. He's a blessed man, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. So that's that.
Discuss music.
I want to discuss music. But usually, you know, I could be wrong, but a lot of musicians think it's not safe to advise another musician. You're a musician too. Have you noticed that? A lot of musicians think that it's not safe to advise another musician because of ego issues. Èmi Ọlọ́run fún Babaláṣílé, ọmọ ológo ni mí. So everybody comes with that energy. So gbà mí, I'm a watch pé ká má lọ sọ èyí tó máa rò pé bàbá yẹn time tí yín nìyẹn kìíní kan. So maybe we don't go deep with each other. Maybe we don't. Maybe I see some people when they are talking with me that okay, I'm that kind of person. To many so no, I want to listen, but maybe expect to be on to suffer and too younger than one written and boo on to look on so they're always careful. KSC tells me off when I misbehave. Okay, for instance, ìjọ́ kan show kan Union Bank show ní lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn. Wọ́n á ní kí n ṣeré wá. Kí n kàn wá. Nigeria. Union Bank ní Nigeria. Tó mo á débẹ̀. Pẹ̀lẹ́ kí ni kí ló máa mú? Ṣé kò fún ẹ ní Guinness? Wọ́n á ní yes sir. Bí àbàrà náà fún mi, bí kò náà fún mi, bí kè wọ́n fẹ́ mutí. Gbogbo èèyàn máa rí kó mutí.
Wọ́n ṣe kò fún Guinness.
Ọ̀tọ̀ mi ṣe. Mo ní yes. Lójú gbogbo èèyàn tó bá mutí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó ti rùn jáde lẹ́nu ó dẹ̀ kóyàn bíi 25-30 jáde tí nǹkan bá ṣe wọn náà ga wọn gan ti yó. So he goes that deep with me whenever I have the opportunity to be with him. Another example kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe birthday wọn kan wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pa àwọn Wema Board Estate wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe bákan wọ́n tún pè mí sí yẹn sí meeting sí planning meeting new. It was a press conference. Me, what bad they want to in Premier Hotel. I eventually in Premier Hotel. But from the beginning, what we me say, my dear, more shirt and trouser. On me, river, you're there. Oh, for a bus, I did a press conference. Oh, shirt. So I have that kind of relationship with it. It tells me off that. Oh, come back, bump up. Okay, look.
Hey, you the new yeah.
Any Timo River. It's a grace. Won't you return me, ro? Ah.
K1 the ultimate because she
That's my rascal leg, man. K1 the ultimate. He's he's a hardworking person that has a lot to deal with. I would say, you people say that life has been kind to him, but life has been unkind to him.
really.
Yeah.
My quoting you.
Yeah, I'm ready for. I'm of a certain age too now. I respect him a lot because he's dealt with things that some of us will have crushed under. So sometimes when he makes mistakes, people are not aware of what he's been through. Yeah. He's had to develop himself. With all due respect to the genre of music Tom play, it was hard to sell. It was a limited scope. Sorry, sometimes I speak as if I'm not a musician. Maybe I have analytical skills outside of music. His music was limited to a certain, ABCD demographics. Yeah. And those demographics were easy to entertain. Then he wanted to move on. The economy was moving towards a middle income, and he had to work on being accepted in that place. Of course, he will make mistakes with women, or he will make business mistakes, he will make some utterances that may not all go well in the future. And he's got his life to live. He's got to satisfy his own urges too. The opportunity. Yeah. But for him to be still standing tall today, respect. Musically, politically, and money-wise, he's made good money.
He's a billionaire.
You say so? Are you sure? You've seen his bank balance?
No.
Assets.
I read on assets to pay.
It's obvious.
He told me he has 2 helicopters.
Wow.
Me ori one,
Yeah.
but helipad one no biton kosi.
Yeah. So why would I?
Bolorin Fuji ni won.
Yeah, Fuji.
Or ká má tẹ̀ sọ pé Fuji ṣe bolorin ni won.
Olórin. So ẹjọ́.
Ẹgbẹ́ fún. So to pay life has been unkind. Come on, unkind lona.
I got to get wrong. I did not February.
Come on, unkind lona.
Sorry, I've been using mics to me sanitize.
Okay, don't know for me. She has in COVID free.
When COVID now, it was a major issue. I thought I was going to die during the COVID. And just to lost hospital, but I'm story hospital, Connie's London, tongue, baby, mortuary, Lemakori, to hospital. I don't know why they did that. I'm going to end up here. Maybe it was the fear, because the whole world going to understand COVID as at that time. And luckily, I met a Nigerian doctor. Ó mọ̀ mí àti Jide Chord. Ó ní mi ní admit ẹ padà lọlé. Because tẹ́ bá wo bí báyìí. Nǹkan kò sọ́tàn. Ó yà sọ Yorùbá tẹ́ bá wo bí báyìí. Ẹ padà lọlé. Ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Ẹ just nǹkan tó wà níta náà pé ká isolate ara wa, and then ká máa ṣe pineapple, citrus fruits, gbogbo kìíní, and then Ogunti doctor fún wa. I thought I was going to die because a lot was happening to me too. Mo wẹ̀ báyìí, mo máa rí a yellow aura around you. I couldn't smell anything, I couldn't taste anything, and so I had COVID.
But you believe in COVID?
Oh, believe in COVID? COVID. Oh, believe it be a higher malaria or something. Yeah,
no, I feel que tó bá ṣe wà kò sí fún ruwa. Àwọn tá ń gbé ní bí o.
Yes, I would say, I cannot be empirical about this, but what I heard is that the overuse of àwọn oògùn kan self medication tí à ń ṣe ń bí bàtí wọ́n sọ pé tẹ̀ ń ṣe ló wá protect ló wá end up láti protect wa against kìíní then dógóyárò tó dàbí pé abuse of it but not just any àgbo dógóyárò wọ́n find out pé ó build immunity against
it. Àwọn kan ṣe ń lo chloroquine púpọ̀
nígbà yẹn.
Okay, so akànyà ń
akànyà yes.
So kí n padà sí kíní polygamy.
Yeah.
Advocate polygamy ni.
Ben.
Tí dìsìn. No regrets.
No regrets.
Kí ló celestial ni.
Ben.
Láti birth.
Not from birth but láti
kékeré.
My early years, yeah.
Kí ló mú yín feel pé polygamy life experience must have taught you that or must have led you into polygamy?
Okay, I don't think my advocacy or my belief or my support for polygamy is born out of religious influence.
Okay.
So let's put that aside. It's just nature. I read a lot, and I draw my conclusions from my readings and my observations, and I just think polygamy is of God. I think that is what God intended. If you look at all of God's creations, they're easy to split one into three. Human beings, the human kingdom, animal kingdom, and plant kingdom. Human beings are now grappling and working against nature and saying polygamy is bad. But look at the animal kingdom. Ajá àdúgbò yín ṣe òbí kan ló ń gùn ni. Then seed, the plant kan bá fẹ́ disperse seeds láti fertilize others, ṣé seed kan ló máa ń disperse ni. Several to fertilize several females. So I think it's of God. Ipe kí ọkùnrin kó wà responsible enough, kó wà strong enough, kó wà intellectual enough to be able to take care of more than one female. Not just the sexual bit, but just naturally be able to nurture and work hard and take care of more than one female. And I'm not sure about this, but maybe there's evidence that there are more females in the world than males.
You just took that from my mouth. I think there are more females because more unmarried people than married. So what happens to those unmarried people?
The unmarried women.
Unmarried women, yeah. Unmarried women.
They deserve to have a deori, but because polygamy has been demarketed, we guys are shying away from making them our second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh wives because it looks irresponsible to some people. Which is silly, but it is what it is. But I'll do my best to tell people.
But UK, one man, one wife now. Because
on paper.
But not shit.
I'm not only mistress. I'm not talking about Nigerians.
I'm white, have we?
Pajeji no.
She want mistress to my bimo.
Yes. Love child. I have a love child with Jennifer. Oh, I'm a love child between my dad and mom. They were never married. I was just a love child. Nature will find its way. But because we are here, we think I'm lucky to have lived with people who are not Nigerians. Rishi, Zimbabwe, India. So,
come on,
face it with your full chest.
All right, so before I can tell you that, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ relieve experience nípa the Professor Pella. Nígbà yẹn sọ dáadáa.
Okay.
Ó dà pé ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ dé bẹ́ẹ̀. What are those things you learned from Professor Pella?
Yet again, I'll repeat it, that I have two dads. One being my biological dad, and the second being my dad, Professor Pella. Because I was tagged, by my manager, PRO. I was his PRO, so I was privy to some of his inner thoughts. So, because the manager to Jide, I love you, Jide, I love you. He would now just come over and drive, hey, Jide, hey, ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ nípa bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ yẹn, kí ni wọ́n rò? He knows, máa sọ̀rọ̀ and get, there. So I learned a lot from him. It's so far back in time, a lot of things I use in showbiz, even colors.
Okay.
He taught me those things, presentation, when to talk, when to keep quiet, and how to deal with human beings. And then he freed my mind from some scare tactics that religious leaders use.
Okay, scare tactics.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel free to call them scare tactics. Torí pé wáṣọ òru ayé rẹ̀ ó pàdé wa lórí pápá ìṣeré LTV káyé rẹ̀ lè dá. No, it's nothing like that.
So àwọn ti rí láti gbà yẹn pé lamba ni àbí lambada no lamba. Okay.
Yeah, great guy. Unfortunately, what happened to Oga happened, but
He was rich, right?
oh yeah, he was very rich. He was very rich.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ?
He was close to Yoruba politics. He was very keen on Yoruba politics. And if you throw yourself into Yoruba politics, it either crushes you or makes you.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
Now, through magic, àwọn show whatever tó ń ṣe yẹn,
Yeah.
did you really make money?
I'll make a wall. Because he taught me something that I still use. He doesn't overexpose himself.
Okay.
Like so. You know, his business started like a theater troupe. Bí àwọn bàbá Ògúndé, àwọn bàbá Dúróládépọ̀, Bọ́lẹ̀kájà, traveling theater, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ń gbé káàkiri. I think something just sparked in him pé he should make himself exclusive. So tá a bá wọ Òbíṣẹ́ Sangbá yẹn, tá a bá hey, àmàlà fẹ́ ṣe ṣú ọjọ́ méjì wọn, lé lọ o. You know there was an Òbíṣẹ́ San hall, Màpó, Òbíṣẹ́ San, I don't even know where it's placed now. As a young man, I will come there. Yeah. Wọ́n máa béèrè fún mọ́ níwá. Just so that ìjọ tàbá wa, iye tàbá pè náà máa rà. Iye ìjọ tàbá náà, yeah.
Did he teach you magic?
Yes, you cannot represent a business without being able to understand the core of it. Yeah, he did. But as an amateur, I'm not professional.
Did you understand or he taught you?
He taught me. I spent a lot of time in his library. He had
Like
a
how
library.
many years?
Paid assistant to Oga, maybe just 2 years. But I now became part of the family. So even when I was working in the bank, I was still part of the Pella movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, Professor Pella, as a magician, was there any time you retired?
No, magicians.
Quit,
Magic. No. I think you want an honest answer. I think magic presentation moved away from theater halls in Nigeria itself. The drama took over, and I think Oga relented. He's smart.
Okay.
He knows when to leave when the ovation is loudest. You know, he actually gained his fame from NTA Ibadan, from that TV presentation. And worldwide, magic moved from live shows to TV shows.
Okay.
So I think by that time, Oga just thought, Asherin Theatre, National Theatre, and he had so many business interests. He slowed down. He didn't stop.
Okay.
He slowed down. There was a time we toured West Africa for 9 months. We were away from this country for 9 months. Yeah, we toured. I know every major town.
Sold out shows, Abby?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We had a way of doing it. I and the team would go ahead and just advertise with our colorful vehicles and use their TV and everything. And by the time the main troop lands, they're ready for us. War Liberia, was Sierra Leone. It was just fun.
Was there a time in this country that we had circuses? Because circuses, movies, Mutimari. I've never come across any circus in Nigeria.
If you want to call the Professor Pella troupe a circus, yes, but proper circus that you're talking about, all the wheels and all that. The first one I attended, there's a piece of land at the top of Awoyokun, Lagos State, lonely piece of land. That was the first place I saw a traveling circus, but they were white people.
Okay.
You know, I come from a slightly Ajabota background.
Very Ajabota.
Go away, man. So yeah, my parents took me to see a circus that Omotako yẹn lọ ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣọ́ àmì mo wá ṣe get nígbà tí wọ́n dára kí Lagos State ló ní ilẹ̀ yìí náà ṣe lò temporarily for circus yẹn. It was a travelling circus. So pé àwọn àlejò bí òyìnbó wọ́n ń ṣe bọ̀ mi rò pa wà níbẹ̀ yẹn until we had a Papa amusement park and then the one that's on, not trying, it's a big investment. Tẹnìkan ṣe sórí Lagos Ibadan Expressway. I don't know whether it's thriving. I hope it is, but yeah, circuses are. It's a gypsy thing though. Àwọn gypsies làwọn tí nomadic people. Àwọn òyìnbó tí wọ́n already láti baby kan, so they just keep moving around. Wàhálà pọ̀, but they enjoy what they do. Ní Ìrọ̀pá ní circus bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà ju àwọn bí no, not proper circus. Let me not water it down to street magic and all that. Yeah. Kotamani, yeah.
So when are you going to debut your movie?
Movie? No, mi ò mọṣẹ́ o.
Ẹ mọṣẹ́ o.
Tó bá pè mí sí.
Wọ́n lè tẹ bá fi ní interest wọn máa pè.
Mo ní interest o ẹjọ́.
Tẹ máa act.
Mo ní interest. Mo ṣe mo ti ṣe rí.
Ṣe comedy gan.
Ṣé mo ti ṣe rí? Ó mọ̀ kí mo ṣe pẹ̀lú Gbénga. I did 3 large roles in movies, but the most popular one, the Pink Lady, Gbénga Adéwùsì now. Yeah, that was a lead role. Yeah, but pé kí n pilẹ̀ mo lè ṣe o pé okay, ẹja wọ studio for music mi ò lè produce. But I can be part of it. I'm available. I want to do it. In fact, I'll love to do it. But in fact, to prove to you guys that I can do what you can do. You never try to do what I do. I'm the toughest. Àwọn musician lè ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, ẹ̀yin ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ wa. Wọ́n ní pé wọ́n nílò ìwé ẹ̀sìn.
All right, ẹ ṣé gan ni sir.
Ẹ ṣé o.
Àkàntú òwe ká kàn tún ṣeré ká jọjọ.
Àbí náà, ṣe bí wọ́n ni.
Kò sí wàhálà.
Thank you very much.
Life has been unkind to.
Àwọn kan tó máa fi lead it. Yeah, I would say so. But here, he has overcome those storms. Yeah.
The SSP is difficult to manage.
It's
down lọ́wọ́ mi.
Bless my organs. Bless my organs. They paved the way for people like us, and we took good advantage of it. Some people misused the opportunity, but everything they did, I lumped it together.
Yeah, ń jẹun lọ́n sí.
Níwọ̀n bá jẹ́.
Kò ní bàjẹ́.
Àwẹ̀ àṣẹ.